Las Vegas Battle Roast Heavyweight Championship. Make some noise! Coming up first, we have the challenger. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Tanner Tuttle. And the current, reigning, defending, matter of fact, I believe he is a multiple-time champion. Damn it. Oh, bro, thank you so much. Comedy's a struggle, motherfuckers, you know what I mean? That's love right there. So, ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Parker Tighe! Now, if you don't know the story about the belt, there's a reason why we don't have a belt up here right now, because I tried to buy a belt.
It looks like shit the way you get it.
Okay, look, it just didn't work out, alright? I thought I was buying like a real belt, and the shit showed up like a fabric cosplay belt, alright? So fuck you guys, we're working on that. So, but we do have a champion, it is Parker. We do have a belt. We'll just,
J.C. Penney, yeah.
Pretend, yeah, somebody's gonna have that around their neck later. Shut the fuck up. Alright, so, being that you are the, thank you, challenger. Fuck you guys, I do drugs. Being that you're the challenger, you're gonna be going first, sir. So, are you ready? Sir, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright, let's get it on!
So 3 years ago when Parker was still in elementary, he one night prayed for his teacher to die. And that night, she was murdered by their spouse.
This is true.
And since then, Parker now thinks he can kill on command. If that were the case, he would have killed on stage by now.
So a lot of people think Tanner and I look like siblings, like somebody already pointed it out when I walked on. But I'm what happens when a child is breastfed. And Tanner's what happens when a child is crack pipe fed.
And then yet, you being part of the Nevada education still held you
You're
back.
from Utah.
Still above you. So, Parker's parents are super extreme right-winged and QAnon and everything like that. It's really taken over his life. His family now celebrates Christmas on January 6th.
So are you guys Kill Tony fans? You guys know Kill Tony? Yeah. So Tanner went on Kill Tony. And it was kind of disappointing because 15 minutes of fame was just 1 minute of bombing his ass off.
I'm really glad Adam Dominguez wrote that joke for you on your drive back from LA.
We were in Orange County.
My mistake. Parker uses comedy to, date and hook up with girls, but his humor is so dry that the girls' vaginas dry up and squirt dust.
You look like if a dive bar urinal wished to be a real boy. I wrote that on the Grand Canyon today.
Okay. Here's a rebuttal. You look like you sniffed the underwear they put on mannequins at JCPenney. So, like he just said, Parker works at the Grand Canyon. He takes a bus full of people and tells jokes on the way there. One time, one of his passengers jumped over the cliff at the Grand Canyon. They'd rather hear their bones break and be life-flighted than listen to him tell another joke.
More people have been killed on my tour than you've made laugh on stage. So as we briefly mentioned, Tanner is from Tanner's from Utah, right? A lot of people might say it's you-tarded. But most people just call it fetal alcohol syndrome.
You got one more, right?
Last joke.
All right. Once again, Parker, one time while telling jokes on the way to the Grand Canyon, the bus got into a wreck and one person died.
2 people died. More than that.
There you go. He finally killed it again, you guys telling jokes.
Oh, that's the joke? Okay.
Do you have that one written down?
So Tanner, you may be like a Utah crack baby. But there's one thing that's important for you to remember about me. My credits when you bring me up on stage.
That's an Adam Dominguez joke.
That is an Adam Dominguez joke. All right.
He just admitted it!
I'm sorry.
I like his shoes.
We'll talk about the shoes, Parker. All right. Shout out to Adam Dominguez for writing half the jokes here tonight. So let's go over and talk to our judges, see what they have to say. Mr. Spring.
Oh man, you guys made me miss my twin brother. I feel like you guys fucked 2 things up: trees and artisan coffee. The jokes were great. I feel like Parker's rebuttals were, actually both of your rebuttals were fucking great. But I feel like for me, this one was just a little edged out by Parker. So I'm gonna go for Parker.
We got one for Parker. All right. Champ gets one under his belt. Who we got up next? Joe King, is that you?
Yes.
All right, beautiful.
I was again pleasantly surprised by this because when I saw y'all walking up here, I was like, "What y'all do? Just look in the mirror and write jokes about yourself?" But it made sense to go for jokes about intelligence because you do look very much alike. For me, I would have to give it to the red-shirted one. I can't take that apart. I didn't know.
All white people look alike. You know how it is. Shit.
This is Tanner's shirt. I didn't borrow it.
Yeah, so I'm
Jesus Christ. Mr. Brian
I
Shenanigan.
mean, like I said, I love both these guys. I like both their writing. I think I did give them both change before I came in here. But like I said, I think it was a good little tit for tat. There was good rebuttals. Utah Crack Baby, I think could be a YouTube category. I think that's definitely interesting. But if it was a Pornhub category, you got some problems.
I'm in.
You're on a list.
I'm in.
But honestly, I'm gonna have to go with what I think the audience thought more. The audience laughs is what I'm going by, and I'm gonna say winner and still champion, Parker.